Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Cardi B, to being the boss bitch that you've always been. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and welcome to the early morning hustle show, where I'm here to test your patience and your intelligence. And that's what the fuck this show been doing today, because this is my second time recording it, because the first time it got deleted. So welcome to today's show. Here's some reheated tea. Let's tap in. Between Hurricane Helene and the mayor of New York City, I don't know which one is the most important to talk about. So we gonna just talk about the hurricane since it's the most pressing matter, I guess. So one, I'm gonna run the video after this of this, but the hurricane has made it to a category 4. All right, so I'm gonna look at my notes. Did I take them down? Did I take them off of here? I did. So Hurricane Helen, I put she's a bad bitch. I don't know if this is still true. I saw somewhere not too long ago by this meteorologist where he was saying that there was a system coming down from the north, and that by the time that Helene made landfall, the system from the north would kind of meet with it, and it would be a system that fed off each other for quite some time over that in between the north and the south, right in the middle. So whatever states that happen to be in. So one, there's that. Like I said, I don't know if that's trajectory is still true or on. They were talking about it being a category 4. What is it? 741. This update that I'm about to give you is from 6:20 p.m. September 26, 2024. And it's a category 4, and it still hadn't hit landfall. And they say that it's moving fast. They say it's moving about 23 miles an hour, and we really do need it to move fast, because if it moves any slower, it's going to be a category 5. They call this the unsurvivable storm. That little panhandle that it's going to hit, I know it's going to knock everything out. I predict this to be one of the most catastrophic hurricanes that we've ever seen in our lives. And I really hope that people are not playing with this one. Like I said, it's going 25 miles an hour. At first it was going to hit as a 3, and it was a 2. I'm telling you, if it keeps moving, it's still moving too slow at 23 miles an hour. I need it to speed up. They're saying that, even now at 6:20 when this was recorded, that it has a possibility of upgrading to a category 5. As I said, if it speed up, that would be great. They're also saying that Atlanta will probably see a lot of flooding and a lot of power outages. So Atlanta, you in ATL, you in Georgia, any of those places. I always call all of Georgia Atlanta, forgive me, but if you're in any of those places, I hope you have generators, food. Florida, if you can, get high and dry. I saw someone, how morbid, but this is what she said. She was like, if you couldn't get out, write your name and something to identify you and permanent marker on you in case they have to identify you. So I just want to tell you guys to take precautions. If you're in Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, or Georgia, I hope you got some food. It's gonna be a bumpy ride tonight. I can definitely tell you guys that. I woke up this morning and it sounded like outside was knocking my apartment between the washer and the dryer, and I'm over 400 miles away from the eye of the storm, or I was definitely over 400 miles away from the eye of the storm. It wasn't even close to landfall. So it's been raining all day, and if we got that type of weather when it was literally not even close to land, I can only imagine what type of weather we're going to experience when it actually hits land, and especially for those people in a direct path. So I'm going to run this video for you. So anyone needing an update, this is 7:44 p.m. It's a category, St. Helene. Helene is a category 4 hurricane. It's close. They said it's projected to hit landfall at 11 p.m. So that still gives it a lot of time to, especially it's in Florida, so it's over that hot water, and all of that hot water that makes the storm surge even bigger. So hopefully it moves a little bit faster, hits a little bit faster, so that it can start to weaken as it makes landfall. And hopefully that first cyclone, that first system that I was telling you about, that's supposed to be coming from the north, hopefully that was just a hoax and that's not something that actually happens, because if so, the East Coast is going to take a very brutal beating. So I'm going to run this for you really quickly.
Threat as we go through the next 24 hours, and the Atlanta metro could get into maybe even hurricane force wind gusts late tonight, early tomorrow, and most of the state of South Carolina in the tropical storm wind gusts by early tomorrow morning. Here's a look at wind gusts so far from the storm. 68 miles per hour recorded at St. Petersburg, and a buoy just offshore to the west there.
Next up, this boy. So I'm about to run the video. So let me tell y'all how I got the tea on him. I was scrolling through TikTok looking to see if E-Kane was live, and I saw this boy live talking, and essentially he was like, what they're about to tell you about me is all lies. Don't believe it. It's all lies. He said that the federal government will be coming on to tell you all of the things that he was alleged of, but that he intends to fight it. He said that he expected this, that they've been coming after him for quite some time, because when I initially got this story, like when they say developing news, this is the news fully developed, bitch. When I first got this story, I didn't know, nobody knew what he was indicted for. He was holding a press conference and I didn't understand why. He was saying the Fed's going to be talking in 30 minutes. But got off of his live, swiped up, the news had already came out. So they're holding, he's being convicted or indicted on charges for bribery, wire fraud, conspiracy. I saw somewhere where it say he's defrauded the government, or he took like $10 million and like gifts and shit like that. But he says it's not true. The DA was like, or the attorney general, whoever it was, he was just like, nah, this wasn't no frequent flyer mile points and no shit like that, because he would get upgraded seats for free. He would get gifts in excess of $12,000 and not disclose those things. And you have to disclose those as a public official. So it's not looking too good for the boy. It's not conspiracy corner, but a lot of people feel like that Diddy had something to do with this. All right, next. Oh no, I wanted to show you. Matter of fact, I'll run a little bit of it, but not too much.
That I hear, particularly the men and women of the clergy that's here, that have joined me here today. And we are not surprised. We expected this. This is not surprising to us at all. The actions that have unfolded over the last 10 months. Yeah. The leaks, the commentary, the demonizing. This did not surprise us that we reached this day.
As we allege, this was a multi-year scheme to buy favor with a single New York City politician on the rise, Eric Adams. Now, this is a chart with all of the undisclosed travel benefits that we uncovered during the investigation. We just list it all out here. You see the year, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. The destination.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Cardi B, to being the boss bitch that you've always been. I always love when the sweet girl turns back into the dog ass bitch that she used to be, because she had to remind these niggas. The dog in her had to pop out and show these niggas, because I feel like he forgot that who he was. She's really blood. She really don't say shit with the C in it. You understand? I don't even know how her name Cardi B. You get what I'm saying? Barty. What they call her? So You played with a gangster and you got played, and the whole world is cheering your wife on as she play you. It gotta make you feel sick. Do y'all think the 2 moons got to do with this weather?